The lady just threw the dress at me. She was like, here, take this. And I was like, okay. She was like, next item I got from the Goodwill when I went to Panama City Beach. I went to Panama City Beach, y'all, for vacation. One of my classmates, she sees my Facebook reels and she gave me like 4 bags of clothes. What's up, y'all? We're gonna talk about these sales I made over the weekend. Y'all, I had 10 items to sell on eBay over the weekend. So for me, that's a lot of sales because usually I have about 5 sales on the weekend. Sometimes 3. So for 10, that's a lot for you, girl. So I was glad about that. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about the sales that I had because to be honest, I just got through cooking and I just got off from work, y'all. So I'm gonna make it real quick and I don't want to waste y'all time either. We're gonna go ahead and talk about these sales real quick because I gotta go to bed and I gotta go to work tomorrow. Y'all know I work a full-time job. So this first item I got from the Goodwill bins, I really don't know why I picked this up, but I felt like somebody wanted it. So I picked it up. Y'all know I got real keen senses when it comes to that. I be using my discernment. I be like, somebody want to wear this. So I saw this Caribbean Joe. This brand I probably will never buy again, but for some reason it was at the bins. Y'all know stuff be real cheap at the bins. So I picked it up, listed it, and somebody sent me a best offer on it, and of course I accepted it. Somebody sent me a best offer on this shirt for $7.45, and to be honest, I went on and took it because I didn't think nobody really wanted to buy it anyway. I really, I didn't think nobody wanted to wear it. So I was excited. I was like, let me hurry up and get this out of here before they change their mind. But they sent me a best offer and they paid for shipping. Shipping was $5.50. Moving right along to the next item. This next item I got from the Goodwill bins too. And what's so funny about it, this lady just threw the dress at me. She was like, here, take this. And I was like, okay. She was like, I'm going on a cruise and I don't need this dress. And I was like, I guess she thought I like wearing florals or something, but she threw it at me. I looked at it. I was like, okay. But it was a plus size. So I was like, well, because, I like picking up plus sizes. Y'all have to excuse my voice. But I was like, if she like it, somebody else will like it. I didn't because I don't wear dresses like that. But I think it's a nice dress, just not for me. But I was like, somebody else will want to wear this. So I listed it and it sold for $15. And the buyer paid shipping of $5.99. The next item is another item I got from the bins. I initially got this item for myself to wear to work, but when I got it home and tried it on, I did not like the fit, so I said, let me go ahead and list it. So these are some Talbot pants, and they are 12 petite. They made a best offer of $15, and they paid shipping of $8.99. So I was glad to see those pants go. These are some well-made pants, but they just did not fit me right. So this next item I got from the Goodwill when I went to Panama City Beach. I went to Panama City Beach, y'all, for vacation. And I always hit up the Goodwills when I go to the beach. And I saw this dress by Donna Care, and I was like, somebody would want to wear this to work or wear it on a business meeting, or maybe they want to wear it on a date. I don't know, but I thought it was unique. And I could see somebody wearing it. So I picked it up and I listed it. And somebody just bought it right out. They didn't even send me a best offer, which I was glad. This dress sold for $25.75. And the buyer paid shipping of $8.75. Moving on up. I'm moving on up, y'all, from the bread and butter. But I guess that's still considered a bread and butter. I don't know. This next item I sold, I had to cancel it because it already sold before, and sometimes I don't know why, but eBay had these little glitches where I've been sold an item and it resells again. So you all ever experienced that if you all sell on eBay? But it's a little glitch sometimes, because I know this was like one of the first games that I sold. This game sold maybe about a year ago, and here it is. It was listed again on eBay, but I sent the buyer a message and I told them for some reason this item has already sold, and I told them that I'm sorry for the misunderstanding, and I asked them if they would like a similar game and would they like for me to cancel the item, and they stated that they would like me to cancel it. And that's what I did. But sometimes eBay has those little glitches. But I'm glad the buyer was all right and told me to cancel it. Like when I send messages like that, I always like it to be the buyer's idea to cancel it. This next item I sold, I got from a friend on Facebook. One of my classmates, she sees my Facebook reels, and she gave me like 4 bags of clothes. And when I was looking through them, I saw this blazer. I was like, somebody want to wear this. It's springtime. Summertime is coming up. It had florals on it. I was like, I could see somebody wearing that at church for Easter. And sure enough, I listed it, and somebody purchased it. I think I took a best offer on this for $10. Yeah, I took a best offer of $10, and the buyer paid shipping. The buyer paid shipping of $6.65. So that's free inventory. I didn't even have to source or purchase anything. That's just money, y'all. It's just money helping me to make those 5 figures a year. So the next item is a Karen Scott embroidered top that sold. I got this top out of a Huncho wholesale liquidation box. I had this box downstairs for about 2 years, y'all. So I had it so long the company went out of business, which is sad. But somebody sent me a best offer of $10 on this Karen Scott blouse, and they paid shipping of $5.55. These next 2 items are my clothing. Sometimes I just buy stuff and I get bored with them. I usually like to buy a lot of clothing from New York and Company, but for some reason, New York and Company, they are not consistent with the sizing of their clothing. So I never know what size I'm gonna wear. As soon as I think I got my size down, it's wrong. 1 minute I'm a 10. Then the next minute I'm a 12. 1 minute I'm a small. Then the next minute I'm a large. Then I'm a medium. So I just never know what size I'm going to be with New York and Company. And matter of fact, I just blocked them from sending me messages on through my email. And because I just don't want to be bothered with them. I'm so disappointed with getting things in the mail from them, and they don't take free shipping. They don't do the free returns, and that's an inconvenience to me. So I just don't even want to be bothered with them anymore. But these green pants I only wore it maybe once or twice, and I took a best offer of $11.70, and the buyer is paying $5.99. And this next item I got from New York and Company, like I told y'all, you just never know what size you're gonna be. Got the medium sweater dress, and now some people would say it wasn't tight, but for me, I like my clothes to fit a certain way, and it was a little bit snug on me. So I was like, I'm gonna let somebody else have that, and they can have their bodycon. They can make it look like a bodycon if they want to, but that's what it was looking like on me, a bodycon. And I'm not comfortable with that, so I didn't like the way it looked, so I just went on and listed it, and I took a best offer of $11.25, and the buyer paid $8.88 for shipping, so it went priority. The last item I sold, I got from my mother-in-law. She gave me a whole lot of shoes, and she buys very nice designer shoes and expensive shoes. So I was glad to have her shoes. So I did not have to source for these shoes. So this is just money, y'all. It's just a bonus for me because I didn't even have to pay for these shoes, just free inventory. These are the vintage Ralph Lauren shoes, the Paulette heels. Now, shoes are not my favorite thing to list, but I'm making it a priority to go ahead and list them because they sell and they're not hard to ship at all. But these shoes, they sold for $28 and the buyer paid shipping. I charged $9.01 because my reseller friend, Miss Lachey, said that that's what she do for her priority. And I didn't want to make any shipping mistakes. A lot of dust flying in here, y'all, from these clothes. And actually, the vintage Ralph Lauren shoes are my highest sale. So I got a $28 sale and a $25. I want to keep those sales coming in the 25. I like that. But those are my sales, y'all. What I did is I just been listing every day and running sales. Just trying to pick up, quality items that people like and want. And just using my discernment and my instinct on clothing. Because you know how sometimes you just get a feeling about stuff. You be like, somebody want this. And that's what I hear in my head. Like when I see the items in the store, in the bins. I'm like, somebody want this. Sometimes I look at items and I think about like me when I'm at work. A lot of times, you work in places where it's just extremely cold. So I know a lot of women, they like cardigans and sweaters and I just know how women like to dress. I have a style and there's a lot of people out there with similar styles as me. I work around women and I know what they like. So I try to pick up things that I think people would want to buy. But those are my sales, y'all. See, this was quick and sweet. But thank you all for watching. If you made it to the end, I hope you all have a great day. Be blessed and shine bright.